Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Something that's been coming up a lot for me lately in session with all kinds of different clients is how to become more of yourself. People are like, I'm feeling like I'm living this Instagram life, like I'm not sure if this is really like meant for me. I'm kind of barking up the wrong tree when it comes to my career. I don't really, I'm just like feeling like kind of out of control. It's a message I've heard not just recently, but throughout my years of doing therapy with people. And I wanted to share what I say with you today because I think it's helpful, but it's so individual at the same time. So, I'm gonna put it out there. If it resonates with you, great. So one of the first things is that we often sort of dress or do our makeup or cut our hair to sort of suit others. So first thing is sort of getting reflective about how you sort of portray yourself in this earth body, how you portray your spiritual self as a human on earth, and whether, the clothes that you wear are sort of in alignment with that or not. Some days I'm super dressed up because I'm maybe meeting new clients, or I might wake up just needing to feel super professional. And then other days, like today, no makeup, didn't do my hair, I'm wearing a skirt, but like nobody really cares what I look like, but I care on both a conscious and a subconscious level about how I'm portraying myself as I am going throughout my day. So I think that is really important. Sometimes we have an outfit where we really feel like ourselves, and we don't have anybody else's agenda or anybody else's expectations, and that can be really freeing. It's either something that feels really comfortable, or we just know instinctually that is how we sort of want to portray our personality that day. So I think that that's really important, whether you're sort of a gothy kind of person, or you are maybe like a skater kind of person, or you want to be super professional, or you want to be super approachable. Many therapists wear like longer, flowy outfits, and I certainly have days where I wear those as well. And then I have, more casual days. So I think that's really important to make sure that how you portray yourself is in alignment with how you really are truly feeling on the inside. The other thing is that I kind of encourage clients sometimes to try to get really bored. When you're really bored, it gives your mind the space to think about things in a more creative light and sort of a higher energy. You're more plugged in. I don't know. Is that making sense? Like when you don't have the clutter of other things, you give yourself the permission to go inside, go deeper, get inspired by either other people or things you've always wanted to do, things that have caught your interest along your life path. So one example, I don't usually give a lot of examples from my own life, but I have someone in my life who's taking ukulele lessons, and I thought that sounded so fun. So after 2 years of thinking about signing up for ukulele lessons, I finally did. But what's intriguing to me about that is that I always had the power to do that. It always sounded like a good idea. I always had enough time in my schedule. I always had the means to buy a ukulele, and I always had a music store nearby that had lessons. But what was the tipping point to get me to actually sign up and go was that I kind of got bored. I just, like for the summer, a lot of the younger clients that I see, they go to summer camp and other things, and So business was down a little bit. I didn't have a ton of vacations scheduled that were kind of eating up my time and my awareness. And so when I got bored enough, that's when that tipping point happened, and I finally signed up for lessons, and it's been so fun. The novelty of something new and something creative and something that other people enjoy. I mean, maybe not my neighbors all the time, because when I practice, I'm not the best. I haven't had that many lessons at this point, but I really, really enjoy it. And I think that as adults, we don't often have a lot of things that are novel and are surprising. So this kind of scratched an itch that I maybe didn't even know I really had, but it's been really fun. So I think that when we are bored, we are kind of like, necessity is the mother of invention a little bit. So we kind of think about, well, how do I want to fill my time? If not this, then that. If I don't have to work all the time, then what do I want to be doing? I think when we are really intentional with our day, it helps us to feel more fulfilled. It helps us to feel more like ourselves, more authentic. We're showing up in ways that are in line with the people we were meant to be. So I would encourage you to take some time, think about how you want to be intentional with your time. Maybe just do it for a week. If I had a perfect week, what would that week look like? If I tried something new, what would I want that thing to be? Maybe you want to try martial arts or running or baking or something different. And I think that you get kind of a shocking amount of happiness from whatever that thing is. I know women that have started going to yoga, and now they can't imagine their life without, yoga 4 times a week, which is great. It's a way they've been able to stay in shape and meet new friends, and some are even getting teacher certification in yoga, which is like, wow, like from just going to, 1 or 2 classes, that free intro class that a lot of studios offer. So it could really change your life, something new. So, all right, I hope this was helpful. Again, these videos are not meant to be in lieu of professional mental health services. If you need a therapist, you should get one. All right, take care.